Hi, good morning everybody. I'm doing today the latest from TryHackMe Hammer. Use exploitations key to bypass authentication mechanism in port and get RC. This really nice room. It's a little tricky on it some places. We have the IP, of course. Now again, when you go live, see, where is wrong with my computer now? I can't. Hold on. Sorry, I am not able to go in this. What's going on here? I can't. Okay. As usual, you start. I start a scan, so not waste every time. Run scan the IP. It has 1337. It has the port 22. So if you go straight to 1337, you get a login form. Of course, you must make it habit of yourself whenever you always read the code. It said dev node directory naming convention must be hm underscore directory name. This is very important. This is just a normal form to and then reset the password, submit the form to login. There's nothing special here, and this is very interesting. This is like the entry point that we get. So if I go, for example, to FAF and ask him to look for me for directories that start with HMR, I'm doing just a normal directory and just gives the response 200. I'm looking for directories, so it gives me the CSS, the image, and then the interesting one is called logs. Remember, if you go there, Buster will not pick it up because there is this, so we need to use HMR. So if we do that, so if I go now to that HMR and the logs, oops, HMR and the logs, it gives us error log directly, and then this is where our entry point, because remember the whole point is if you try the usual, no, I already was there, I was in this room, so I mean, you try to do SQL injection or something, it's not really working. So even if you go the normal SQL injection, it doesn't. So if when you see forgot password, you think that is your entry point, but what is the email? We don't have an email, and here is the answer for our problem, because here when you come here, you said this interesting. Where's that line? It said username test@hammer.tryhackme authentication failure. So of course when you read this, the first thing come to your head, I have an email. So now we have an email we can use. So this email is what maybe is the correct email. So if you come here, of course, again, view page source. Always don't forget the page source. Always read it. Here is very interesting part. This is a content. It look for variable s. Is not here the variable s yet, because it look only if you put the email and send it to reset password, and then here there is a logout. It is a conta something, and then you have conta second, enter this variable countdown v. This is controlled by. So I tried to think of a way to pass it. I couldn't find any. So basically, okay, you have the email, and we know if we put a wrong email, let's say if I put at local.com, it will tell you invalid email. So basically we need to have a correct email. So if we test this one that we found here, so this one will tell us, okay, enter the 4 digits. Here's the interesting part. If we start, for example, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5, I think it's 7, 6. After 7 it tells you rate limit exceeds, please try again later. If you keep refreshing, you need to wait I think for 7 minutes. If you make your clock here 7 minutes, and you will keep saying this way. So the question, what you do if you stuck, restart the machine, or what you do? No, we don't need to restart the machine. I can just come here. Hold on a minute. I don't need to restart machine. Just go to the cookie, just change this cookie, just put any number here. If I change the cookie now, I come back here to reset password. So we know here, we can see that what we have, our problem is. So we can put the same email we did, but let's go there. Let's put a number and let's do the proxy. Submit code. We go back here to send to repeater, and then send. You see I have a rate limit pending 6, and again that's why I said it's 7, it's 5, 4, 3. I read the article around look for around. It seems you can use like this one. It said mainly work. So xforwardedfor. So we can change our xforwarder here. So we can just say xforwardedfor and put anything. If I put anything, we reset the rate limit, but the problem is if we send again, it go back to 8, back to 7, so I need to change the IP if I want to go back to 9. So you get the ideas, and then we have this timer here that we can't control. You think you can control it. That was a bit funny for me. I just did a count down. You think if you do this it doesn't work because the server has the counter itself that side. So it's funny for me because this is you think you're changing here, but it doesn't change. Also you can see the variable, that's the second. You can say, okay, I can just play with the server here and send. Yeah, I send this. You can think yeah, the content come back here, but doesn't work because it's controlled by server. So you, for example, here you can see the result, the proxy, sorry. So if I go back, I get my 117 things, but it's not really the one there, because after 180 seconds it will reset itself. So if you try invalid or expired code, I think it's 180 seconds, so it will go 0. So you can't control it. I thought by changing this S from here, I can give enough time for me to brute force it. So what we can do, the problem we're finding is we need to change the IP. So after 7 times you change the IP for each request, and we need to change the code. If you use the burp community edition, it change 30 per request, but we can't control the timer. The timer is 180. It will expire now. It's still not expired yet. Let's wait for it. So burp will not be a solution for us. I thought to use the proxy, the other one, our friend, the zap proxy. I couldn't figure out how the zap proxy can do 2 variables at the same times. It doesn't do 2 variables in the same time. That's one of the problem of the proxy. I couldn't figure it out. I was googling, but if I find it, I'll make a video for it. So did this expire already? Rate limit exceeded, and we out again. So what we do, so I couldn't code a timer, so let me go back to the cookie and let's put another funny digit here. Just put anything in the middle, just change your cookie. Resend, and then you go back to the password. Just refresh. We can so what we do, so we can't count on this, because even if you send it to intruder, so if I can send it to intruder, what you do, you need to change this IP, and you need to change this. This is a problem, because if I can't control the time. As I said, the timer is a bit tricky. Let me confirm the timer, because so you guys can understand why. And the cookie changed. So for example, now I need to go to the cookie. Where's the cookie? 33. Oops. So if I go now to not intruder, repeater, because now the cookie changed, this one will not work again. He said not found. What our cookie? 33. Really? That's 3. Yeah, it starts from 9. So even if you send this number out, and you can see now, you think that you changed this, but it doesn't really change. Okay, so the solution is, can we do it in Python? I was fighting with JWT, to be honest, guys. So where's that code? I couldn't. I gave the idea to ChatGPT. I just told him, okay, can you make script, send in this request, change the IP randomly for each request, and change this code. Of course, we need it fast, such where you can get the code in 180 seconds. So that's the IP. Is it our IP? Yeah, it's our IP. We need to give the session. The script will do exactly send what it is. That's the session here. And then you add the xforwarder later on. Where's that xforwarder? That's the xforwarder randomly get generated. And they do plain mute. I will put the script later on, link in the description, and use multi-threading. Use thread pool, because you can't just send one request, otherwise you pass 180 seconds and you can't solve it. So this code is supposed to solve the solution. I tried a couple of times and it worked. So you need to put your IP, and you need to get him this. So we need to change this. Sorry. So you need to change your the IP for the box. I need to change that. So if I come here, let's see what happened here. Don't kidding me that the 180 second didn't finish and now suddenly it worked. Huh. I did try this and it never worked. Why now it's working? Don't tell me we find a solution to have a time increase. I don't think the time can increase, because I tested this before. You see, even when you think you're changing the time, it go back to square zero. So where is our cookie? 33. Let me get the correct real cookie. Let me delete this. Delete all. Refresh. And back to cookie. Now we forgot the password. Before you put your email, just copy your this new cookie here. Hold on, sorry. Copy cookie. Put in your script. You put in script. Save it. Then compile to 3.9 and put the code there. Before you click on it, you need to request first. So So we know the email is test hammer. So after you submit, you have 180 seconds. The script can do that before the 90 seconds. Let's wait for it. Of course, depend when he will find, because if it's the code is 999 at the end, because it starts from 000 to 999 4999. So depend what he found it. So he found it in 404. Sometimes this code and if you just cancel it, the correct code is just cancel it. So don't let it run, because the script is sometimes is not stable. So, and then we could password. Let's call it JWT. If I click reset password, and then I reset the password, then I log in, and then we are here. Welcome to our flag wherever. So of course you can go as always view per source. Look what happened here. There's a nice little trick he did to us here. He get a cookie, and then he log us out. Look, we want we log out. They log us out again. So if you look here, he I almost was freaked out when I saw this. I thought, what the hell is happening here? See, you can press, for example, an ls. You just wait for a few seconds, and it kick you out. One, two, I think it's a few seconds, and then you are out. I think the reason why is this script: path pop-up slip shift function check user cookie constant trait user Windows logout set and then how to solve this problem now? If you go log again, because it log you out every time, so go quickly to the cookie. You signed a new cookie, appear here with a timer, and it tell you expire. Just change the time here. Let's put it 16. Now we change the cookie. We're not logging out. I don't know what is no here. You can put it yes. Doesn't really make too much sense. So for me, it does work when I put I change the time here. After I change the time, you're able to sit down here. Interesting part, we have this. So we got this nice little things. So what is that? So we can get that thing now. So let's get it. It's some type of key. If I open that key, okay, let's open it from the cut. So we have this this number. So it's a key. So it's a key. Oh, I forgot something. If we did before with Dirtbuster will pick up the vendor folder. I forgot to do that, but we can check that. You have Composer as PHP framework, but interesting is this one, the Firebase, and it gives you PHP JWT. So you can know that we playing around the PHP JWT, and we can know that because for example now you can let's do this the easier way. We're not doing I'm not using a proxy for this, so we'll work all of it here. So we got a key. Remember, any other function doesn't work. If I say -la command not found, if I just say cat command not found, anything basically head doesn't found. If I say less home Ubuntu, the one on the flag, it doesn't work. So basically almost like nothing work. Let me go back to console, debug network. If I say ls, it show me it works. So where is that ls that we got it? The last one. So if I get edit and resend, let me make it zoom a bit. It's sent to execute command, and then interesting part, look what authentication it sent, because this one also we can check the page source. This is a script, sorry. This is the script here. It tell you JWT token, so it's sending JWT token, so we know it's a this is the website JWT.io that we can use it. Let's use it here, JWT.io. Accept all. Now, if we go now the source code, as I said, you can see is sending the JWT token post the command for authentication, and we saw this here because we have the cookie. A cookie also send the token, and then we have authorization this. So this is the token that it sent. So if we copy this token and put in this decoder, hold on. Okay, we know it call a key from valve ww. I remember w my key, and then hs256 algorithm, and here what is this is our username. So you can see now. Let me try if I can. I think this is the timestamp. The ID is 1 test. So the first thing you come to your head is say, oh, how about I change myself to be admin, the old tricks in the book for the cookies and all of that. So if I copy this and come back here and said, okay, how about changing you? This is like a lazy way to do things. Oh, too many. And if I get sent, look what it said, unauthorized. Response, invalid ticket token, signature verification failed. So changing the role only, it doesn't really work. So but remember, we got a key. So the question is, can we use this key? We have this key, so why don't use it? So if I go, that's the key where you put the key. So we have a key now, but remember the key is not in that file, it's here, and this is the valw folder, because we are in I think Apache. So the key will be WHTML. The name of the key, as you know, is this one. So you can think maybe this key has some kind of privilege. So you can say, okay, let me use that key. Hold on a minute. Did we delete anything? Oh, we didn't. So we have the key path, and then we only change our role to admin. Of course, now let's I'm solving it how I solve it, so we need to change some other stuff, but let's try to see if this works. I didn't try it, but let's try it. So if I come here and said, okay, now how about I change again, let me put this new one, let me send again. Now I'm getting values, you know. So, but can I run other command? It run. So I only need to change. Oh, and when I solve it, what I did, I changed I changed ID to 2 and the email to admin and role. So the role admin is enough in this case. So I didn't try this, but it seems working. Remember before I wasn't able to do this command pwd. So even when it was when we tried to do ls minus la, now it's working. So now you can say, okay, so how about go to home? The flag set is in Ubuntu, so you can go back now to Ubuntu, and that's your flag. What is ntest.sh? So I can say cat Ubuntu. I want to see that file. I didn't test.sh. What's that test.sh? Generate a 6-character complex password. Oh, no. Create the user custom with the generated password. Add the user to SUD group. I didn't check this before. Any case, the flag.txt. Let me show part of it. So you guys, it's better to -C4. Or flag, not flat. And that's part of the flag. So you can, if you repeat the same thing, you can use burp for this, or you can just come here and play around. Sometimes I try to experiment. So here you get part of the flag. You get that. I want to test something to make sure that is working, because I don't want to that Python script. Let's test it again. We are here. So let's say if I forgot a password again, let me get the storage cookie. Let's take this cookie again, copy. Let's try that Python script for another time, because it didn't execute correctly. Sometimes, yeah, when you see the code, just cancel it, because sometimes this script is making, because it's multi-thread, so you need to cancel all the threads at once, but sometimes it doesn't do it correctly. So I said you put your session, you make sure the IP is correct. Then before you run it, you need to request the password here, test, you submit, and then you come straight, sorry guys, then come straight and run it. He cancelled the get because it's multi-thread, so he can get it before the 8 o'clock finish. I'm just want to, in case anyone get problem with the script, so I'm just want to show you quickly. This is what I'm saying. It's like sometimes when he found it, it hang. You see, don't allow it to hang. Just cancel it. Control C, close it. Don't let him run around. For now, until I figure out. So that's you get. You can say. Reset the password. Then of course you can log in again, and then we are back to our story. We can do the same things. The reason I'm saying, not sure if I'm putting the right script or something. I will test the other one, because the reason why I'm doing Control C, because the correct code is 7, and then it's supposed to exit automatically. Because after he keep running, sometimes he has a problem. But you get the code, Control C, close it until I figure out beta script for this. And you know how to solve this when he kick you out. You can just go to the cookie and change the timer for the cookie. Okay guys, hope this helps someone, and if you have a question, please give me a comment, and thank you very much and have a good day.